why my parents fell in love. I can't even believe what's happening in my family right now. I raced over here as soon as I could, I guess, but my spirit was kind of already calling me here. So I just came and no regrets at all. Like, I look at this, the camera doesn't even do it justice, in my opinion. So I got here today, everything fell in line. I'm hungry, so I need to hunt down some tacos. I will probably try to take some more in the morning. The nature girl in me is loving the cute little dog following me. Asada quesadilla and my Doritos. I don't think we have this one at home. Okay, doing what the locals do. I just ate. "6:40 in the morning, and the sun is about to come up. The camera is loving me out here, and I'm super grateful. Geez, what to say? Hold on. I think I'm gonna try to sit down and explain. I got a new iPad, so it's getting everything. But on to the serious stuff. Yeah, so I am in Puerto Vallarta. I'm here because my parents met here in 1983, like 42 years ago. And they have a really cute story. My dad was here on a work trip. He was in the Navy, so, and this is a Navy area. So Dad was here on his ship, and Mommy came here on vacation. They ended up meeting at like a house party. They started talking and ended up talking for the rest of the night. And it was 4th of July that weekend, so I guess that was the reason for their gathering or their party. But anyway, talked all night on the beach, and my dad was stationed in San Diego at the time, and Mommy was living in Los Angeles. So back then, they didn't have any cell phones or anything like that, so my mom had to kind of wait in order to hear back from my dad. And I think it was about like 2 weeks, and I think she thought like, oh, well, I guess that was just it, like he's not calling. Anyway, 2 weeks go by and he ends up reaching out to her, and my dad said like, yeah, we were supposed to come back, and then we had to divert and do something. So he was like, your mom thought I wasn't gonna call her or something, so she kind of like gave up or whatever. This trip was actually in the works. I planned this loosely in December, which is crazy. I just had this idea randomly. Me and my friend, we went to go get tattoos. This is my tattoo to commemorate my parents' meeting, and that I wouldn't be here if they didn't meet in Mexico. So got that in December, and I've been loving it ever since. Like, it's just a nice addition to me and my body modifications. Crazy how I ended up planning that, and then now we're going through I hate even saying the word. I'm here to, long story short, I'm now here to mourn or grieve my parents' marriage. I don't know. I guess our family is in a space to where things are really changing around. This is still new and it's still fresh, so I'm not really sure what's about to happen after this or if it's gonna play out all the way. The paperwork's been done, so I don't know. It's hard to talk about without really getting emotional about it. And now that I'm here, I really just can't believe like my parents fell in love in a place as beautiful. I'm saying falling in love because they talked all night, but you know what I mean. But like my spirit feels something here, and it's really the truth. It's part of my lineage. It's part of my ancestral history. If my parents didn't meet here, there wouldn't be a me. So, hence the tattoo, hence the trip here, because they've never, I'm not sure if they've even come back here together since then. This is my first time here, and I love it. Like, I think I love it more than Cabo, and I can't believe that. I've been to Cabo twice, but yeah, this is amazing. It's really doing something for my spirit, and y'all know me. I kind of started going places. I wouldn't say last minute. This one was, but like I've just started going places without consulting with folks or asking or waiting on anybody to get here. Oh, look at that hummingbird. That's cute. I've just been coming places without waiting on people, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And this is one of those that I'm really proud of myself for doing. I came out here really fast. Like, it had been on my mind, and my birthday's in a couple of weeks too. So it had been on my mind to try to figure out what I wanted to do. Or at first I wasn't gonna do anything. I was like, maybe I should go somewhere for Christmas, and I kind of went back and forth about it. And then when this happened with my family, I was like, nope, go back to plan A. Like, this is where I need to be right now, just to kind of heal and think about what's next for our family. But literally, oh my God, since I've been on my way here to get here, like angel signs everywhere, meaning I'm supposed to be here right now. And that's enough confirmation for me. So on my way to get a lift to the airport, at first I had a black lady, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. Mind you, it's like 2, 3 in the morning. It changes to this man, and his name is Jose Angel. I wasn't paying too much attention at the time because he looked white in his photo, so I was like, oh, okay, an older white man, cool. So finally meet up with him outside, and he comes to get my bags, and he's like, hola Michaela, I'm Michaela. And he's putting my stuff in his trunk, and I was like, hey. And then we get in the car, and he's got like Latin music playing, and it's just nice and quiet and chill. I took that as a sign. And like I said, his name was Jose Angel. I'm putting all his business out there. To me, that was like a good sign because it was just like, oh, okay, an angel picked me up to take me to Mexico because that's where I need to be. Even my driver that I got here to get to the Airbnb, he like, it changed a couple of times. Like, a couple of people dropped my trip. Mind you, I was taking Didi here. That's the another app that they use. They do have Uber, but I was trying that out for the first time. That wasn't too bad, but yeah, like I was saying, my trip got dropped a few times. And then when I was noticing that that was happening, I was like, okay, let me stop and pray and ask for who needs to take me and to get me there safely is the one that accepts my trip. So, and that's what happened. This nice man named Mario came to get me, he didn't speak that much English. He spoke a few things. He didn't know how to tell me I was beautiful. He just talked a little bit. He got me here in one piece. Wasn't doing nothing weird, no shady stuff. Just dropped me off. I gave him a tip, some pesos. And then that hummingbird that just made its way into my frame like a few minutes ago, that's an angel too. I'm gonna talk a little bit about demographics. So like, no, I gotta go back to like the airplanes. So on the plane, right? Hold on, let me switch up the scenery. There we go. I get on the plane, right? I'll have to insert like a clip of my shirt that I wore because it was so hot when I got here. I just peeled out of everything. So I didn't even get like any footage with it on. I had a shirt that said Gulf of Mexico 1569 on there. And child, I didn't realize wearing it was gonna cause like controversy. I didn't realize wearing it was gonna be a little controversial. So I noticed when I got on the airplane in Vegas, there were a couple of stairs, but like it was mostly quiet. So I was just like, it was early. So like people were looking, but it was like a quiet look. And Vegas is a little bit more liberal anyway. So didn't think too much of it, whatever, sat down. Child, when I got on the plane in Salt Lake City, salty. Like, people were looking at me, and like, it was just like stares and just that look. Like, I'm walking through, and that was when I got uncomfortable. The first plane I was proud to wear it. I was like, good. But I mean, the second plane ride I was proud to wear it too, because I was like, y'all know y'all wrong for voting for that white man that tried to change it for what, when we have history here that's been going on for decades and decades, centuries, and here y'all go switching stuff up for what? So they knew. That's that guilt and that shame. So anyway, the look started back then, and then when I get to the airport, they have this huge, they call it the Shark Tank on Reddit. They have this area where they're trying to get you to do like a timeshare thing, and it's just like really extra. So like I had to get through there because they were like, oh, you need a taxi here, you need to get a taxi here. And I was like, but I didn't even bother explaining all that. I was just like, gotta go. And like luckily I looked online like what I had to do to maneuver around, because you can't get an Uber like on the airport grounds. You have to kind of walk and then go across a bridge and then get a Uber or a DD and then get to where you need to be. But it's much cheaper. Getting here was like really rough. It's a lot of dirt road back here. It's very like Watertown. I'd hate to call it old school. I'm not gonna say that, but it's very like it looks a certain way here. White people are here. I've seen like a few, not that many, but a few. But there are definitely no black people here. So like I've been getting stares from the locals, and like some are like quick to smile and they're like hola, and so I've been saying it back. Like I'll look and I'll be like hola, but there are some people that have been like kind of rude here, like walking in my way, not saying excuse me, or anything like that, or just staring. Like it's not giving get out or like nope, but it's just like it's very much so like, hey, you're a tourist and you're and you're in our space. So I'm trying to be mindful of that. I'm just being polite and like wherever I'm going and not causing no trouble. The policia rides around here too, so I guess it's safe, but yeah, just being respectful of the customs, because I know this is in my area, but um, just the people who are like looking and saying hola right away and like smiling, that's making me happy, and that I'm supposed to be here. The rude people, whatever. Like, I feel like, honestly, if you go back to my video where I'm going to visit my family's tribal grounds for the first time, it's kind of like that. That was weird too. So, I'm just taking up my little space. Honestly, I feel more comfortable like in my skin being around. So, hey, gotta pick a struggle, right? And so this is just one of those things. I'm just different and just claiming and taking up that space and moving forward. It's just gorgeous. There's trees everywhere. It's jungly. I'm gonna go to the beach today. It's rainy season. I haven't seen no rain yet, and the forecast was calling for it, so I was a little worried, but actually it's been fine. I'm here to heal, and I'm not here I'm only here for pretty much a day. Like, I got here yesterday, leaving tomorrow morning. I brought a booklet of my parents and their marriage and the different phases of their life. They're seeing this at the same time as you guys, so. But yeah, if they can't remember, I need to remember. And that's something that I want to remember, is how they got together and loved each other and created a family. And this is just the purpose of my ancestral work. Like, this is what I want to do, is to heal and figure out what it looks like for my family lineage and what it's gonna look like in the future. I'm gonna be 33 in a couple of weeks. That's my dad when he was still in the Navy, and that's a picture of my mom when she was little. I feel like I deserve this right now. Hearing the news was like the worst day of my life, and to think it hasn't even been a month yet since we learned that this was happening. It's still pretty fresh, but I think it was brave of me to come out here as fast as I did. I'm hoping that this can become a place of solace for me and like comfort. I think Puerto Vallarta is gonna be a space where I can just come and like relax and feel, and I think that's good. Also brought some great reading material: Healing Family Patterns, Family History, Ancestral Lineage Clearing for Personal Growth by Ariane Thomas. And I also bought a John Gottman book, Why Marriages Succeed or Fail and How You Can Make Yours Last. So, very fitting books. I'm gonna see if I can try to read these on the beach today. All the plants here are just thriving. I guess I would be too if I was a plant here. Taking a break. I think I still have another mile to go. I'll go this way to keep going, but if you go up that way, there's somebody's house. And if you go down there, there's the beach. So some are like real nice, and then some are kind of run down. So I'm just trying to be respectful of people's space in their area. Oh, there's a lot of bugs out here, so I'm trying my best. Butterflies are following me the entire way though, and I think that's so sweet. Hold on, I think I'm supposed to go this way. Hold on, I think that might be the fun way, but I think this is the actual way. See? There go lizards and stuff. I'm trying to avoid. Okay, bye. Okay. Ooh, geez. Okay. Go up this way. I'm just taking my time and appreciating the stillness. They have the most beautiful butterflies here, and they're just so pretty, and there's birds chirping. This is my element for real, but exercise is not, so just trying to take my time. But yeah, here's where I am. So just taking some cool down time. Update. Almost there, but trying not to die. Trying. I can see it, so we're close. I just have a little bit more left to go. I finally made it. It's so cute here. Ceviche and salsa verde. So I'm making my way back, and it's starting to rain, but I'm loving it. I'm loving the cool down that this has brought. I'm so glad for this rain. Really thankful. It's hot, y'all. Hot. But that was nice. I'm happy to have gotten my hour of agua, even if it was just an hour. And now I'm getting my rain. And I can't wait to get some nice cold water and my Mexican cola, because I'm parched out here. It's not Vegas parched, but Mexico parched. Look at this. Graffiti art. I appreciate. It's raining. It was coming down a little bit harder, but I kind of missed it. But I love this. A nice cool down. This makes me think of that one Moana song. I have crossed the horizons to find you. You know who you are. Going to Abuela's so I can get some tacos and maybe a pie because Abuela be making pies. I don't think I showed the pool area yet, so here goes it. This thing scared the shit out of me. Some of the boys here are cute, but I noticed they're local here, so they have been saying hello or hola. Young and old, not just the old man this time. Because y'all know that be happening to me. I don't think I showed this. You gotta walk across the bridge to get on this side.